They say it's the most important meal of the day, so let's make sure you're cooking it
The player way.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, with all due respect, this is your boy BK, aka B Season on IG, aka that boy that be cooking, aka Chef Boyar BK. Because I am always following my mission to make sure you're cooking it right. That's exactly right, and we're gonna always do it
The player way.
and we want to do breakfast the player way. So I found this video and it is called Let's Get Ourselves Set Up for Success and Excellence. 24 delicious 1 minute breakfast ideas. It's a fairly short video. I don't know if I'm gonna watch all 24 of these. But let's hop back over here and let's see what we're talking about. Give y'all some tips. So I see this one a lot. Making kind of like breakfast pastry type things using white bread. I don't know if it's the most healthy thing. It's more of a snack thing than a breakfast thing. So it's kind of like easy poppables type of thing. Only thing I would do to finish that maybe is put some powdered sugar on it. It's not better for you, but it would taste better. So let's see what we got going on here. Just flattening out the bread with a spoon. You can put the egg in there, huh? All right, this is not a bad idea. Okay, all right, so that's misleading. All right, let me pause this for a second. All right, so we're going to take this back for a second. Let's see. So while this is playing, so the reason why they're flattening out that is so that that heat can transfer actually into that egg and actually cook. So we're going to bring y'all an exclusive real quick.
Exclusive.
The player way.
Exclusive.
Okay, so in order for that transference of heat, so let's pause that one more time because I want you to really understand what's happening here so that you can understand why this is a misleading thing. All right, so the way people mostly cook eggs is they cook them on a very high rate of heat. And when you first start really learning to cook at a gourmet level and you're making like sunny side up eggs, the thing that you learn is that you got to really be patient with cooking your eggs so that they can have a chance to, like, most people, when they fry an egg and make it sunny side up, the outside of that egg is gonna be kind of like a brown, black, crispy edge, and then the yolk is not gonna like completely cook all the way through. It's gonna be really runny, like underdone, as opposed to being kind of buttery and creamy, which is what you want. So when you cook that, you need to understand how transference of heat is. Cooking itself is a scientific process. There's an art to it, but there's also more science to it than anything. So when you cook in a pan, and it's the reason why your pans and the quality of your pans are so important, either if you use an electric range, induction cooktop, or gas burning with open flame, that heat is going from the bottom of that pan. The heat is then transferring to the bottom of that pan, conducting up to the surface, and then you can use some sort of lubrication, some oil or something that will then hold that heat. So it'll hold that heat right there, and it'll make sure that you get all surfaces of that protein or bread or whatever you're cooking, that heat. Okay. So that being said, if the transference of heat is going through the bottom of the pan, and then to the top of the pan, and then going into the oil, then going into that protein, that means then the transference heat has to go from the bottom of that protein to the top of that protein so that it can cook. And in this particular case, the protein is the egg, which is protein. All right, so now here's why it's important. Notice there's cheese all around this bread here. So that heat is transferred into that cheese and then not transferring into anything else but the air above it. Then this here, the bread and whatever oil or butter, whatever is underneath it, is then transferring into that bread. And then it's got to transfer into the top of the bread, then go from the top of the bread into the egg, then into the top of the egg. So when you're cooking when you're first starting out, you want to imagine, this is like an important pro tip. That's why I'm taking so much time with it. It is, you want to imagine like a skyscraper, and like there's a fire on the bottom floor, and how long it would take for that fire to get to the top of the skyscraper for that building is before that building is cooked. So it's the same thing with your food. So the top of that egg is not really cooked all that well, and I'm not sure anyone would want to eat it. The way to make sure you're cooking it right with this particular recipe is you have to use very low heat. That's what they're not telling you. You cannot cook this on medium high and it be done well. You're going to have to cook this on probably like if you're having an oven with like 10 numbers, you're probably gonna have to cook this on like a 4. If you have like the low, medium, high, you're gonna cook this on like low, medium. So this is gonna take. It's not gonna be 1 minute to cook this. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm trying to help you understand. If you think you're going to cook this and it be cooked in 1 minute and be done perfectly, you're wrong. Absolutely. You can. Hell no. Oh no. Get out of here. Because this is lies and slander. So it says, the video says delicious 1 minute breakfast ideas. This is not a 1 minute breakfast idea. It's gonna take minutes. It's gonna take 4 or 5 minutes to get that cooked. Like to even cook, just to put it in perspective, if you were to cook just the egg itself, sunny side up, it would take you 5 to 6 minutes. So putting bread with it and cheese with it, there's no way this is going to be done. The only way to get this done like quick is you're going to have to flip that over and cook it on the other side, and they don't do that in this episode. So sorry, but this is a lie. This is not really there. So we can absolutely shut that lie down. Okay, so let's go to bread waffles. All right. Because that's what we want. Wouldn't have broke. Nah, fam. Nah, we good on that. That's an easy way to. So chocolate toast is basically what they just made. What? What is going on here? Whoa! What is going on here? Hell no! What? What is this going on here? Nah, fam. No way. No way, Jose. Y'all, if y'all don't shut this lie down, I sense a plot to destroy us.
Conspiracy.
Heck
But what
no.
what if it's a conspiracy?
No, this is no. Oh, they got some nasty ones on this video. What is this? Cream cheese? Oh, that might be kind of fly, actually. That cheese burned on the top ain't no good. And that egg it's runny in a way that's not supposed to be. That ain't it either. Ooh. What we're learning is they got a video called 5 Minute Crafts, is the name of the channel. And but they tell you 1 minute recipes. These are 5 minute recipes. All these videos gonna take a lot longer than 1 minute. What? I guess we know that ain't gonna turn out exactly right either. No. Some of these are really nasty. That roll up with the ketchup is not the player way, bro. That is crazy what he was doing. So this is just a Nutella pocket. This is just like the earlier one with the chocolate. Let's fast forward through some of these. This is how you make your own Pop-Tarts. Boy, they better stop. Let's move on through. Okay, they're making on Crunchwrap Supreme. Is that what they're doing? What is this? Oh, this is like Quick Oats. Making your own Quick Oats overnight. Yeah. That is not a 1 minute thing. That's an overnight recipe. You're going to leave that. Yep. So that's already not 1 minute. All right. So it's 1 minute to serve it. All right, that's pretty good. Where they doing that? Kind of making like a scrambled egg situation. Yeah, so this is the Crunch Wrap Supreme. Let's see how they do this Crunch Wrap. They could put some hot sauce or something in there. Now, y'all know that ain't going to sit there like that. Boy, y'all better get on out of here. Hold on a second. Let's go back. Let's fast forward. Okay, hold on. Let's go in here real quick. So they put the scrambled eggs in there. They don't stop with these lies and slander. And they're going to fold it over, and it's just going to stay like that.
Conspiracy.
I sense a plot to destroy us.
But what if?
Boy, if y'all don't get help with these lies,
It's
if y'all
a
apply that food glue to that sandwich so that tortilla can stay like that. Y'all can believe this if y'all want to, but I'm shutting this lie down. Ain't no way you gonna fold no tortilla over like that and it's just gonna stay like that. And then they gonna use ketchup. Instead of hot sauce or something. Lord Jesus, boy, hey, that's hilarious. In a box of cereal like that? Oh, Lord. No, fam. No, sir. No, sir. Who is doing that? Y'all put in a sucker? Boy, y'all better get. Oh, my God. Hell no. What is going on? That is disgusting. Wow. Some soggy Fruit Loops dipped in chocolate with a lollipop. Boy, if y'all don't get out here with that lollipop, boy, y'all been going. The only person who would think that was, never mind. Moving on. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Baking soda. Whip it in the. Let's see. That look kind of good. Ooh, this look kind of good. They put the egg in there. So it's kind of like a biscuit. Kind of biscuit mix with that stuff in there. Kind of like a biscuit with the, okay. So it's just like a biscuit with some egg up in it. It is not very aesthetic the way they did that. Oh, they doing way too much with the crepe maker. So they're gonna put crepes on the. They're gonna put just straight eggs on the crepe maker. So make it egg crepes. That's kind of good. Now that's kind of good. If you got the ingredients to do that, this is a dope sandwich. This is the best one so far. Absolutely, just not all that ketchup. But yeah, absolutely, man. That's money right there. That's a delicious sandwich that they just made right there. If you got a crepe maker, I gotta get me a crepe maker. I don't have one. I don't really do crepes like that, but that made me want to get crepe maker right there. So I got some eggs with some potatoes up in there, some potato pancakes, some latkes. No, it's just potato hash browns with eggs in it. Yeah, with the apple. That seems like more of like a savory type of thing. Let's see, milk. Doing way too much. This supposed to be a 1 minute breakfast idea. Boy, if y'all don't get up out of here with these lies and slander. Milk coffee type thing. Okay. All right, so making a meringue. Meringue into that, okay. With the pepper. Definitely not a 1 minute. To whip that into meringue is going to take a minute. You gonna put no cheese on that or nothing? Boy, no salt and pepper. I don't think they season that at all. All right, let's fast forward. Fast forward. Oh yeah. So let's see. What they make ice cream for breakfast? What is this? That's a drumstick. I know a drumstick when I see one. Coffee, ice cream. Boy, if y'all don't get out of here with all this extra at breakfast time, y'all. Marshmallows. Marshmallowy. This is not no 1 minute recipe either. Cornflakes. So I'm making cornflake treats. Yeah, it's a cornflake. So like Rice Krispie treats, but with cornflakes. There you go. That'll work. Meal prep ideas: breakfast, cheese, mushrooms, bell pepper. Put it in the microwave. Let that cook while you in there getting your stuff done. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Just make sure the potatoes is already cooked. Just make sure the potatoes is already cooked when you put them in there. Do more than salt and pepper. Lord Jesus. Boy, they love to use salt and pepper. That'd be so bland. Potatoes not cooked. And that, look at that sear. Y'all go back on here. If they don't get out here with these lies, and ooh, boy, they be lying. Hold on for a second. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, come here. Come here. Look at this. So they expect you to believe by putting this in the microwave. I don't even think they even told you how to put it in the microwave. If you don't, look at all this browning. Look at all this browning. Browning. Look at all that browning. Y'all really think that all that browning came from inside of a coffee mug? But if y'all don't get on up out of here, don't believe everything you see. That's what you got your boy here. Make sure y'all cooking it right, man.
The player way.
All right. Let's see what they got going on here. This look kind of dope, actually. I kind of like what they got going on over here with the bread. Flatten it out. Put it in there. Put some butter in there in the bottom, though, so it can kind of toast. Bake 30 minutes. They said 1 minute breakfast ideas, and it's 30 minutes to cook. All right, that's what's up, man. Well, we looked at it. We didn't look at all 24 of them, but we looked at a good bit of them to make sure you got some ideas on breakfast. All in all, most of that was super silly. Get rid of this. Most of all that, sometimes we do some real serious videos. I thought there was going to be a little bit more cooking going on in there instead of just these kitschy ideas. But every now and again we can have a silly video that we can just look at and just vibe with as far as it being disgusting. There's some real disgusting recipes in that situation. I think what I do love about videos like these and what you can take away from this episode, and what I love, even though I love trashing those videos when I'm by myself, it does help you understand that there's new ways to cook anything. You don't have to cook breakfast boringly all the time, bland. Bring in your ingredients and think of it in a different way and how you can do it. I really love my favorite of all those recipes is the scrambled eggs on, like, it was like a egg omelet sandwich on the crate maker. I like that one a lot. There was one other one that I thought was kind of cool. I actually did like the second recipe that we spent the most time on with the egg on the bread. I might try that myself. The main thing to take away from that, though, is you can't really cook that as quickly as they make it seem. I do a similar recipe of that called Egg in the Basket. If you ever watch V for Vendetta, they basically show you that recipe on that movie. But essentially is you take a piece of bread, take a really small glass that you have with a small round top, push it down and cut a hole in the bread, crack an egg in the middle, cook it on medium to medium low heat with some butter, flip it over. Once that other side is browned, brown it on that other side, and you got eggy in the basket. It's one of my favorite easy 1 minute recipes. You can use that bread, then that eggy bread you can then use as kind of like a sandwich bread if you wanted to. Put some ham and cheese in the middle of that. But absolutely, I just gave y'all some really good tips to make sure you're cooking it right. So get out there. Make sure that you start your day off very well, unless you're fasting like me and doing some intermittent fasting, losing all kinds of weight, 20 pounds down, baby. And we keep it on going. Yeah! That's been our episode. It's been episode 13 of your favorite cooking show out there.